If you've experienced narcissistic abuse in your life, this video is for you, particularly if you have found yourself repeating patterns with narcissists. So, either in a series of romantic relationships, maybe, or in the workplace, then I have some strategies that will change your life. And I really want to say that I understand if you have brushed up against narcissists because they comprise at least 20% of our population. There aren't many out there. So if you're an empath, if you're a highly sensitive person, you're very likely to have experienced an empath in some way, shape, or form. And you could even have one in your family. And I believe that there are many victims of narcissists out there, and yet the first thing that I want to do is offer you a reframe on this. While narcissists are abusive, and many of us know what it's like to get into the cycle of pleasing them, which is a never ending cycle and absolutely not possible, there are ways to break free from narcissists, and they really involve not just walking away from the relationship, but really looking deeply within at our shadow and at who we are and what we are giving away to narcissists. And by that I mean that we can be told that narcissists are extracting from us, they're taking from us, and we are victims. And there is truth to that. We are victims of narcissists at periods in our life until we choose not to be, until we break that cycle and recover. And the key way to breaking it is to really look within in our shadow and to ask ourselves some difficult questions about the role that we're playing in relationship to the narcissist. And so that's where I'm coming from today, not to blame the victim, but also not to perpetuate victimhood. And so, if you are experiencing narcissism in your life, or if you have and you're recovering, then I'm going to invite you to really explore your shadow by asking yourself some very deep questions that can facilitate the healing process for you. So, starting with, where have I allowed myself to be a victim? How has this become a part of my identity? If I am identifying as a victim of a narcissist, how does this victimhood serve me? In what ways do I self abandon for others? How do I overgive to please people? Why? How does this make me feel? What if I knew I was so worthy that I never needed to overgive or sell myself out for another again? What would my life look like if I loved myself completely, just as Spirit loves me? And in what ways have I been selfish or controlling in relationships? And most importantly, how can I be more generous and kind to myself? What would that look like for me? These are just some of the questions that you can ask yourself in order to get to the heart of any relationship you've ever had with a narcissist. Looking at our shadow and owning what we gain out of each and every relationship in our lives is the key for breaking free of the relationships that are abusive, that hurt us, that extract from us. So I invite you to look within, and if you need a little help, please reach out to me at Kindred.Beings.com under the Healing for Humans tab. I can help you break the spell, and I can help you walk away from relationships and patterns that no longer serve you, and to claim the fullness of who you are and live your best life. Thanks for listening today.